We are live. Hello, I'm Janet, the plant powered peddler, and it's almost New Year's Day. It's New Year's Eve now, and I want to make some split pea, black eyed, not split pea, black eyed soup, Elsbeth. And so I've got everything ready, lined up here on my counter, and I thought I would bring you along to see what we think of black eyed pea soup. Now, I have not ever made black eyed pea soup. I heard about it for the very first time to be a New Year's Day soup last year. And at the time, the stores were out of black eyes because everybody apparently was buying them to make the soup. So when they did come back, I got them and I promptly forgot about them. But bing, New Year's Day, black eyed peas. So I got them out last night and I soaked them and I cooked them in the Instant Pot this morning. Hey, Jesse, I'm making Elsbeth's black-eyed pea soup. So I've got the peas ready, the black-eyed peas ready, and I've got all my vegetables cut. And I don't have the burner on, but let's go ahead and get that on. And let's see how these things go. Okay, so I got to saute the veggies. So I'm going to do that. How you doing, Jesse? What are you up to? What are you making today? Are you a black-eyed pea aficionado? Friend from Kentucky, black-eyed peas were a New Year's tradition. Yeah, that's what I hear now. Must be a Southern tradition. Well, I'm going to try it. So I'm just waiting for my pan to heat up. Here we go. So I'm going to put some onion in. Oh, it's not quite hot yet. A little bit more time. Put it up to medium high. Got a beautiful day here. I'm going to be out in the garden soon. Roasted cauliflower, baked potatoes, falafel, chopped red cabbage salad. Ooh, that just sounds amazing. Hi, Plant Powered Certified Nutrition Coach. It's been a while since I've seen you. Happy New Year to you, too. I'm excited for 2024. And I'm committing to coming on every day and hanging out with everybody, even if it's only for 5 minutes. We'll just check in each day and just get this 2024 going with a roar, okay? All right, so it is hot enough. So I'm putting in the onion. I've got some chopped up celery here. Now I've always got plenty of celery. And then I stuck carrot and a parsnip in because I love parsnips. And then I've got bell peppers. So we'll put this all in and we'll let it simmer. Get me a spatula. Oh, and I wanted to show you, Jesse. Stephen put the handles on my drawers. Now, see all the handles? Doesn't that give it a nice finished look? Here, I should close this. Oh, Stephen, I got two more. We forgot. The handles on see, now you got a before and after. You can see the before handle, and then all the black handles are the after handles. Oops. I don't know if I can get a big picture of the whole lineup here, but it looks pretty cool, I think. But, let's see here. So you can see the edge. You can see the ends that he put in, the counter ends. Yeah. There you go. Cool. All right. So, hi, Stephen. Jesse says, Lampard, certified nutrition coach. I'm making black eyed pea soup, Elsbeth. From her cooking demo, I was looking for a good recipe and I saw Kathy's Hester's in the Instapot, but it was pretty much just black eyed peas. So I thought I'd try this one. So it's got bunches of veggies in it. Gotta have my veggies. So here, I'll show you all my veggies. See, there you go. Lots of goodness. Hi, Lori. Welcome. Northern California. I've got lots of Californias. Yes, Stephen has done a beautiful job, Jesse. Nice to meet you, Lori. Glad to have you here. If you'd like to be supported in the vegan movement or the health food, whole food movement, come visit because I'm going to come on every day this next month. And we're just going to hang out together and support each other and have our community of, I'll cook and we can have discussions. And we can do Zooms if we want. Whatever we need for support. There's lots of reboots and challenges going on. Feel Fabulous Over 40 has a 14-day challenge with Pam leading the forces. And Chef AJ is going to do her reboot starting the 20th of January. Rip Esselstyn's doing a reboot. I think starting, is it the 7th? And then something's going on the 3rd of January. There's just tons of stuff going on. Turlock, California, south of Sacramento. So do you go to the potlucks, Lori, that Chef AJ puts on? All right. So let that go for a minute. And then I'm going to add garlic, herbs, and spices and saute. Oh, yeah. Yeah. How far are you from where they are? Oh, you missed my lives because you're on the East Coast. Well, hi, Jennifer. So is it because I go too late or I'm too early or because it'll probably be later in the afternoon. I was thinking around between, say, 2 and 5. Kind of like to do in the evening because none of us, evenings are our toughest time, but I don't know how that would go over. That would be really late for the East Coast. All right, I'm going to put some garlic in here. I got my little garlic mincer. I did lots of garlic. They were really big cloves. I don't know if I should put a jalapeno in here. Give it a little zip. What do you think, Stephen? He must have his ears in. So I'm weeding and wood chipping in the garden, and I'm finally getting to a point where I can see the difference. I can see where I've been and what I need to do left. Tracy Lynn here? Hi, Tracy Lynn. Happy New Year. So as soon as I finish the soup, I'm going to get back out there. I figure if I just spend an hour a day, even a half an hour, I'm going to get it done. Finally. Boy, I've been working on it since, well, probably for close to a year. Trying to get the ground ready, trying to get the dirt back into soil. Because it was just turning into weeds. The soil needs to be regenerated. And I found this back to Eden, which you just keep spreading wood chips, and the wood chips turn into this beautiful soil. They're full of nutrients. That's what I'm working on. Yeah, Mickey's on the deck. So my sister's outside with her kitty cat, and he's come up on the deck. So they're getting really brave. That's funny. Hey, Mix. Hey, Mickey. Steven just went and opened the door. That's pretty cute. You're in the 3 a.m. hour. Oh, hey. You know what? I'm up many nights at that time, so careful. Last night I was up, I get really sleepy around 9. And I went to bed and I slept for maybe, I think until between 11 and 12. And then I was up until 2. And I've been feeling really bad about that. But I realized while I was in meditation this morning that I need to partner up with it. No resistance. I need to just begin to develop it because it's pretty consistent. I just don't sleep through the night. So I think I need to turn it around a little bit and stop fighting it. All right. Oh, and the spices. So I've got oregano from the garden. I've got cumin, smoked paprika. Is it just 3? Paprika, oregano, and smoked paprika. I think that might be it. Boy, that smells good. The second you put it in there. Ooh. This is going to be great. Okay, so then you add the peas, tomatoes, and water. So here's the peas. And it said 2 15-ounce cans, so I just put 30 ounces of cooked beans in there. Oops, sorry. Jesse leaving? Okay, Jess, you didn't sleep either. Okay, no worries. I'm putting you to sleep. Okay, I'm putting in my broth from the medical medium broth. And then I don't have fire roasted. So maybe I'll put some jalapeno in. I think I will. Give it a little bit of zip. So let me show you this. I'll tilt my notebook up here. And there it is. That looks pretty darn good. Oh, Jennifer. Oh, you're making the carrot cake. Well, hey, Jennifer, if you're hungry, do you got some vegetables? I noticed after the heavy metal detox, just green vegetables really finish me off if I'm still a little bit hungry. I cooked some greens this morning, onion and garlic and mushrooms, and then I just put a whole bunch of greens in them, and I grabbed some of those. Oh, wait. Okay, so bring it to a boil and cover it. I am going to grab jalapeno. But I'm not going far. I'm just going to the refrigerator. refrigerator. Ooh, and I've got one left. Yay, hey, hey. Broccoli and cauliflower. Yes. That's always a winner. I just finished breakfast. So I'm actually making this for tomorrow, but you know how sometimes the soup can taste better the next day? So I figured I'd make it today. I think it's boiling already. Nope, not yet. I'm going to bring her to a boil. So I just found out there's 2 vegan restaurants within 3 miles of me. Now, I don't like to go out to eat. I mean, I just like my own food. But for the pod, that's one of the things that the pod works on is going into restaurants and seeing if they'll make, well, at least have one SOS-free dish, and then try to support them. So I think I'm gonna drive by there on Tuesday, the end of the day, the end of their day. They close at 3, and just check it out. What the heck? So what I'm doing now is I'm just cutting up this jalapeno, and I did take out the flesh. I'm not sure why, because a lot of times I don't. I guess since it doesn't really call for it, I don't want to overwhelm it. But I have a chopped up pepper here. And we'll switch this over. Still not boiling yet. Boy, it sure sounds like it is, but it's not. Now, if I'd been thinking, I would have got this in while I was sauteing stuff, but it won't matter. In the end, I don't think any of it matters. Okay. So, that looks yummy. So simple. They do add so much flavor. Hi, Gina. How you doing, sweetie? I was going to start tomorrow, but I couldn't wait. And I wanted to make this soup so it could just, get all its flavor by tomorrow. I wanted to make that today. And I thought, I'm just going to go on. Oh, great, Tracy. You're out in the garden. I'm heading out as soon as I'm done here. Jesse went to take a shower, Gina. But Lori's from Central California, probably near you. Lori G. I think you live near. Do you live near Orange County? Because that's where Gina is. Can't remember the name of your town. I love soup too. Plant Powered Certified Nutrition Coach. Oh, thanks, Gina. That's so funny. Well, I don't need to be on long. I just wanted to come on and make the soup and say hello. Stanislaus County. Hey, Jennifer, you found black-eyed peas. I actually used all the peas up that I had. So I have 2 cups besides this. And the 2 cups, I've got something on my nose. I always have something on my nose. I really get into my food. 2 pounds dried. All right. Oh, Gina, you're in the Bay Area, Santa Clara. You lived in Orange County for years. Oh. Which county is Santa Clara? I forgot what I was saying before. I get easily distracted. So Tracy Lynn, you can't write. You're working near San Jose. Oh yeah, I've been all through there on my bicycle. Believe it or not. suppose I could have turned this. Oh, here we go. Now it's starting to boil. Okay, and I'm supposed to boil it for 20 minutes. Then I'm going to add oat groats. And you can add red wine vinegar optionally, and then you roll up stripped collard leaves and cut them into strips. And I don't have collards, but I've got spinach and other greens, and I'll just put those in. It says 3 collard leaves. Well, collard leaves come in all different sizes, so I'll just take a handful. I'm going to grab my. Oh, Miss Harris. So I've just got a bunch of greens. I put them all in the same container as I go down and use them. And then here's my oat groats. Stick those in. And I better put my timer on for 20 minutes. I was watching Luca on Chef AJ. Isn't he a doll from this morning? I know I was talking about the vegan restaurants. But anyway, what do you guys think of a vegan restaurant within a regular restaurant so that there's meat also being served? I mean, personally, I just don't like to go out. I don't want to be around any of that. But you made the potato zucchini soup. How was it? It was very mild but good. I threw curry powder in it because I add curry powder to almost everything. Yeah, I was wondering about, putting some mushrooms in it and garlic and onion. What about that? Yeah, I'm kind of put off by meat. Now that I realize, now that my eyes are wide open, I just can't stand to look at it. So I'm not sure how to make peace with that one. But I would imagine, there's every degree of a person transitioning, and in the spirit of meeting where they are, I'd be happy to go meet this gal. And yes, Gina. Okay, good. Yeah, one nice thing about it would be is you could go with people that aren't vegan. Yes, meeting people for walks or runs. Yeah, and actually what I do is I say, if you can come over here, I'll make you tea, because I have so much going on here all the time. I don't want to go. It takes up too much time. I want to be in the garden. I want to be cleaning up the house. I want to be learning things on YouTube. So I want to be available and supportive and getting ready for my potlucks. And I've got 2 scheduled so far this month. One I just have to go to. The other one is mine on the 21st. But so Jennifer, you're meeting a friend visiting from Alaska. She wants to meet at a restaurant with others, so I'm going after I eat. Good idea, Jennifer. Did you call the restaurant? Is there nothing there for you, or you just want to bring your own food? Or have your own food. But I mean, it's even nice to know, even once you get there, is there even a drink you can have? Sometimes, they don't even have an herbal tea. So. What's a good idea? What did I miss? I've been there before and nothing for me. Oh, okay. I'll also bring a snack like an apple. Yeah, good idea. Good idea. I know, isn't it terrible that sometimes they don't even have water? Well, no, they always have water. Let's see what's going on over here. Oh, yeah. I'm going to turn it down a little bit. It's boiling too hard. Don't those peas look great? Man, it smells really good. I'm looking forward to this. you could come over, Jennifer, and try it with me. Oh yeah, I want to slice the spinach. Wasn't broccoli mom fun yesterday? Oh my gosh, she's so sweet. I just love her. All right, I got all the hot seeds. So Elspeth likes to ship them out the greens. So I don't know how that's going to work with my little spinach, but we'll give it a try. So, she takes the big colored leaves, and you can roll them up and make really nice strips, but this baby spinach isn't going to cooperate. But you know what? I can still cut it into strips. Why not? So last night, while I was up for 2-3 hours, I was reading Liver Rescue, the book. And it's very good. I like getting his books, Anthony Williams' books, out of the... Now, these are just some lettuce greens. I'm just going to go ahead and try these. Why not? But he's kind of a kook online, but he's very repetitive. But boy, if you can just scan through the repetition, there's a lot of pearls of good information in his books. And I read Living with a Seal, which is adorable. It's where Itzler is his first name, Jesse Itzler. He's a New York City bazillionaire, and he hires Mr. Goggins. I can't remember Goggins' first name. Is it David Goggins? To come be his fitness coach for a month, and he actually lives with him. So, oh my gosh, they might get up at 5 a.m, or he might get him up at 11 at night, go out for a 6-mile run, and it's winter. It's kind of like around the holiday that year, and so it might be 12 degrees outside. Oh my gosh, he goes out in shorts and a t-shirt or a hoodie. Away they go. Oh, spilling spinach everywhere. Yes, her Indian cookbook. I want it, but I'm probably gonna wait till it goes on sale. Yeah, I never even think about black eyed peas. So I thought, well, at least this would be one thing where, I'd try something new. Jennifer, yes, not worth it for me to explain everything. Easier to hear what is going on with her and just say I'm full unless they ask further. Yeah, good point. Obviously they're not paying any attention because they want to go to a restaurant where you've been. You can't get anything you like. So, yep, just better to take your own stuff. Gina, you got the cookbook? Oh, my goodness. Oh, you're going to have to let me know about some of the recipes. Ooh. Plant-powered certificate, certified nutrition coach you run all year round. Awesome. Yeah, it's just a visit, Jennifer, for sure. I'm with you. Same thing when I go to the potlucks. I take all my own food, even to my own potlucks. But I just love meeting everybody and visiting and meeting people where they are. It's good practice to just meet people where they are. But I mean, it's also, they're coming because they're curious. So at least we can talk about it. Whereas in some circles, you just can't even talk about it. People don't want to hear it. So, and that's okay too. That's where they are right now. I mean, there was a time I didn't want to hear about it. So, gosh, when was that? it's amazing how many years went by that I like my sister worked at a place at a um, what you call it? I mean, oh, she did colonics, and so she was at this health place, and the gal that was running it was kind of kooky, but she helped people, that had cancer and chronic illnesses, and um, and that's where my sister learned about raw, and she wanted to go raw, and Stephen was in Prescott, Arizona, helping out one of our very very dear older people, and so and my sister was living with me, so she started making me raw stuff, and it was just like this, cold green blended goop, and I could eat it, but there was no way that's all I was going to eat. So now, no, I still wouldn't just eat that. It just no way. Gina, you're not getting the current bundle. Well, heck. Oh, anybody? Oh, okay, Jennifer, you're asking. So cool. I almost bought it. Yeah, well, I'm still working on my bundle for 2022. And, that's already filling up my computer. And so until I get through all those, I don't think I'm going to get another bundle. I might get like a separate book. For instance, with Lissa, I got her rap book and her taco book, but it's just overwhelming, all the stuff. There's not enough hours in a day, I swear. More raw books from Lissa. Well, she's got 60% off until tomorrow. So I guess today's the last day for any of Lissa's stuff. It is so much. It is a blessing. I'm not complaining at all. I love my life. My life's perfect. So let's see how we're doing over here. It's bubbling away. And where's my timer? What have I done with it? Okay. So let's see here. I don't know. Things look pretty darn good. Now, give it a little bit more time. Jean's here. Aw, you were up really early this morning, Jean. No wonder you're ready for a nap. I've learned that and it works for a stable mind and low stress, no panicking when full, and to have stuff ready to eat. Uh-oh, did I miss something, Jennifer? Oh, when just being prepared. Yeah, that's so good. It's winter is so strange because I'll wake up in the morning and it's dark and gray and a lot of times wet and rainy. And then by this time the sun comes out. It's beautiful. I can't wait to get outside. And then, come about 4 o'clock, it gets dark and although it is beautiful in the evening. Stephen and I walk every evening and it's great. It's not my food. That's right. Way to go, Gina. The thing is I think in some ways I'm just addicted to overeating. So it really doesn't matter if it's vegetables. That I do really great in the first part of the day, but in the last part of the day, it's like I'm a chipmunk, and I'm getting ready for winter when it's just the night, and I don't even sleep through the nights anymore. So, and anyway, it's my latest teacher, and I'm curious to see what I have to learn here. I mean, I think that's the one thing I can do is just remain curious and don't fight it. It is what it is. And I've been fighting it. And so I'm realizing, I talked about it in check-in yesterday, and it really helps sometimes to say something out loud. And since then, I've been, and I was asking for suggestions, and they were all suggestions. It was more for staying on track, which is no problem. I don't have any problems staying on track, but whenever I hit, what would you call this? It's something that doesn't sit right with me. To overeat dinner, to eat when I'm not hungry, to wake up in the night and eat when I'm not hungry, but I just want something to do, something like that. Jennifer says, sometimes I talk to myself and tell myself it's time for bed, and in a few hours morning I will eat. Yes. Oh yeah, I've done that tons of times. And my brain won't have anything of it. Yeah. Maybe it's because I'm not busy at night. Well, I guess. I mean, we're busy right up to the time we eat. And then after we eat, usually I'm checking my emails or reading, catching up on my reading. To me, it seems like I'm busy, but there's just this habit, this mental conditioning that I grew up with, and I don't seem to be able to do as well at the end of the day as I do at the beginning of the day, which I know Dr. Lyle talks about that it is easier at the first part of the day. Gina, for a while I was having a big meal at 3. ABS, didn't want dinner. I need to try and do that again. I find I needed to eat enough so I wasn't hungry later. Well, that's 3N, didn't want dinner. Okay. Well, with me, I may not be hungry for dinner, but something just won't let me not have dinner. It's like just eat a little something so you can make it through the night, or for whatever reason. Yeah, the Cram Network. Yeah, I just keep. And the thing is, I might go to sleep at 9:30 and wake up 2 hours later and come out and have a grapefruit or an apple or both. And I don't gain any weight. So it's like, but I don't know. There's just something about, I really enjoy eating food when I'm hungry. I mean, that's where I really enjoy eating. Like Dr. Furman says, don't you want to be hungry for your next meal? Yeah. Yeah, me too, Jean. I mean, breakfast this morning was at 11. I mean, I get right up. Hey, Lynette, where you been, girl? Good to see you. I often eat an apple when starting to get hungry, Gina. Oh, I just wiped my eye, and that jalapeno vapors went right into my eye. This will be my conundrum for January. I'm going to work with it, and I'm going to fall in love with it. I'm going to invite it in, welcome this whole issue, and see what my lesson is. Ooh, Jennifer, salad, steamed veggies, and a few small potatoes. That sounds wonderful. I think I'm going to have a big salad for lunch. Lori, I've done it several times too. At least I know immediately what it is. Celery juice is filling. Oh yeah, that's what I was saying. So I get up and had my lemon juice, sat on my cushion, did my 3.5 mile walk, came back, drank my celery juice, and then I started getting. I cooked greens. I started getting my vegetables ready for this soup. There's lots to do. I turned on the oak roads. I made more potatoes for Stephen's pudding, sweet potatoes. And the celery juice is it's great. It's like my veggies for breakfast, I guess you could say. So I must have had those between 9 and 10. And then I had the heavy metal detox smoothie around 11. And I ate a little bit of the steamed greens that I made. And, like just one of my little sample things. And that's it so far. How do you cleanse your palate, Gina? Yeah, tasty, compliant stews and soups spark your palate. Yeah. I find that I don't have a lot of room, like for dinner, a small bowl of soup and a bowl of mixed greens. It doesn't take much to make me feel full. And then I'll have half a pomegranate. And I'd love to have 2 dried figs. That's kind of my treat. Jennifer, you texted your lunch right now? What do you mean? Actually, there are calories in celery juice. I looked it up. Oh, okay. Ooh, 5 seconds. Ooh, very nice. Jennifer's lunch. Ooh, isn't that? Now that is a perfect lunch. Potatoes, cauliflower, broccoli, and a salad. What are you putting on your salad, Jennifer? I love eating pomegranate. Every evening we have half a pomegranate. It's kind of that darn ritual thing. I don't know, there's just something about it. Okay, so it's been on 20 minutes. We're going to add the oak roats. There's an optional red wine vinegar, but I've been not doing the wine vinegar because Anthony Williams says that vinegar rots your teeth from the inside out, and the dentist is so expensive. I thought, well, I'll cool it on the vinegar for a while. He does not recommend vinegar. He says if you have to have vinegar, have a little bit of apple cider vinegar, but if you don't have to have it, that's even better. Okay, so now I just cook it for 4 minutes. Mustard and fresh minced garlic, tiny bit of balsamic and sweet heat. Balsamic sweet heat, yes. Okay, so I figured I would just cook it for 4 minutes. And that's it, I think. Then we'll add the greens. So you turn off the heat. And then you just stir the greens into the soup, serve and enjoy. Because the greens, of course, they'll wilt just sitting in the hot soup. Jean, how much California balsamic do you get? I just couldn't do it. It's so addictive. Happy New Year, Plant Powered Certified Nutrition Coach. Hey, you want to see the end of the soup? Here, I'll show you. Doesn't that look like a big pot of goodness? Man. All I got to do is over $200. Well, it wouldn't take much to spend $200. So did you see it? PPCNC. Yummy. Soon I will put the greens. So I'll picture it just with some some greens in it. 2 shells of vinegar, Jean. I got 2 of them. You bet. No problem, nutrition coach. I got 2. Maybe, thanks, Jean. Maybe 4 California balsamic vinegars. And I thought, and Dr. Goldhammer calls it soda pop. And I'm like, this is an ex-sugar addict that loves this stuff. I can see why. Or a recovering sugar addict, I guess I should say. But I just, flags went up for me. So I didn't buy it anymore. But I did get balsamic vinegar. We've got, I started buying it by the gallon, and now it sits there because so many things I don't stay with. I move on to something as I learn more about it. So, Gina, that 7 herbal, that is so good. The Italian, or is there another 7 herb one now? I think it was the Italian one. I love that one. I got that one. I got Sweet Heat, and I think I got 2 others. And then I thought, no, this isn't for me. So 1 more minute and I can put the spinach in. Yay. Here we go. All right. Here's my spinach. Jennifer's got a good point, Jean. It won't go bad. It just keeps getting better, huh? Okay, so I'm just going to stick this in here. I'm going to turn off the heat. And we'll stir it up and taste it. And I like to taste it before the greens even get a chance to disappear. So I am going to grab a bowl here. This is my perfect little bowl. And let's see what we got here. Get one of my little spoons. Ooh. So I'm not alone anyway, huh? Well, if any of you have transcended the overeating vegetables, give me what helped. Did I get cranberries this year for my dressing? Yes, I did. I didn't get a whole bunch, though. I was at Trader Joe's, and they had it organic. If they have it again, I will get a couple more bags. But, I've learned to make, this is really good. I've learned to make the real easy dressings from Raw Food Romance and from Anthony, where you just take orange, garlic, lemon, some fruit, some vegetables. So it's even simpler. Very nice. Like yesterday, I made a salad and the kiwi was really overripe. So I tossed it in the NutriBullet and I made a salad out of it. I added some cucumber spirals, tomatoes, little cherry tomatoes. It made a really nice dressing in seconds. But I did make the cranberry dressing just the other day. I got a whole bunch of it. And I love that too. So this is really good. Mm. Yum. This is just what I need to go out in the yard and start pushing that wheelbarrow. Mm. Oh, yeah. Gina, split pea soup. I just love it. The parsnip tastes really good in here. I would do that again. I might put 2 and I only put 1. People don't realize how good blended food is as a dressing. What's Mrs. Anderson's, Jennifer? Wow, Jeannie. Hey, I cleaned out all my clothes drawers and took a bunch of stuff to the Goodwill. Feels so good to clean things out. Good idea, Jean. Make room for things we're using right now. Yeah. Gina, the thing is anything that's prepared, it's just not as good as the real thing. Jennifer and I are chewing. Wow. That is really nice. Imagine what it'll be like by tomorrow. That is yummy. So I am just going to leave that. And I'm sure it will be here when I come back in. So thank you for coming on and joining me, everybody. I have 3 thumbs up. Thanks. I'll take it. Boom, boom, boom. And I'll be back. Tomorrow is this whole marathon with Chef AJ. Hey, Jesse, you're fresh, and Gina's dirty because Gina didn't shower. She came on and hung out with me. So, Gina, okay, your turn. Hey, Jesse, you want to see the soup? I just tried it, and it's delicious. There it is. Here's the finished product. Yum. So I recommend it. I recommend adding the parsnip. It was really good. And I also added a jalapeno, and I recommend that. It was very good. It gives it just a little bit of zip. Yes, Gina. Me too. And actually 3:00, I'll be listening in to Miss Jessie, Zena, Susanna, and Chef AJ. Another hangout. I can't wait. And that's kind of what I want to do all of January. Just hang out and just be here, and we can discuss anything we want to discuss, things that are tough for us to get through, and how can we embrace them and get them helping us rather than becoming obstacles. It just doesn't work to see something as the enemy or something to avoid or something I gotta kill it or fight it and it's so easy to just kind of slip into that fighting it mode. So let's just keep spreading the support and taking a positive attitude towards something. Know that it's here for me, and everything's here to support us. If we can just get this mind to behave itself and realize that it's just conditioning that gets us thinking that something's out to get us. Oh, so Mrs. Alexander's was a classic restaurant in California known for their split pea soup. Ooh, Jesse's been there. Of course. Okay, Gina, we're going to do it. We're going to do it. I'll have to do later in the afternoon so I can catch you. I think. It seems you come on if it's later. So, okay, I'm going to head out to the garden. And I'm going to take my ears with me so I can listen to the 3 o'clock thing. So what is it now? It's 10 to 2. So I've got a little bit of time. All right. Take care, everybody, and I'll see you tomorrow. Hopefully. Give me a thumbs up. Everybody here is subscribed. Love you guys. Love you women. You plant-powered women. Warriors.